got Monkey. We're working cows today, and so today's what I would consider a cheat day, and we're going full blown cutter as far as we've got a head setter on and a little bridle that we can pull on a little bit, and he's got a CC Ace. And the rest of the time, I am working on getting things super soft and super touchy feely and making sure that he's tremendously balanced and has his head in the game of what I'm trying to accomplish. But like today, just and I don't know that it's the way I'd go about it if I hadn't started him. If he was a clean slate and I didn't have to change his mind so much, I probably wouldn't go this far. Like I had to hunt all this stuff up to put it together because I rarely go about things this way, but I felt like it would be a good way to transition or just change his mind about how we're going to go about things. And so I've got him a little bit trapped and set up to where he can't necessarily throw his head on upside down and be a goober without it being hard on him. So for and I call this kind of stuff gimmicks. Like they have their place. They just usually don't have their place in my program. But I think I'm getting some good out of them. As long as I don't rely on them too much, we'll be good. So, like up till now, this week we've been raining, and it's just spending a lot of time making sure that he's using all 4 feet evenly, coming off my hands, being soft and supple and all the stuff. But knowing that if I add a cow or some speed into the mix, he's gonna revert back to his old self. I'm just gonna beat him to the punch and set him up to where I can just ride him and get some good out of him and then move on. We already worked a couple cows and it was gonna be tough to get a video, so I thought that we'd do better off working the flag. So we'll just kind of look at what he's gonna be like with the flag. And he was pretty good on the cow. I was pretty happy with what we got done there. Like that. He's getting sticky, which is good. Like I'd rather have him be a little bit short, just the kind of horse he is. I'd rather him be a little bit short on the flag or the cow than a little too long, because we'll kick him by later. There we go. So we got all the way outside that cow that time. Okay, just kind of got a little lost. Bring it back in. I like that. And my hope is that as I take this stuff away and turn him back loose and start testing on him, that he's going to be as good without the training aids as he is getting with them. Because he's like right now, he's training himself. Right there, he wanted to get that turn before last. He wanted to get real up and unathletic. I like that he's looking at that flag. I'm going to release it here. He wanted to get real up and unathletic, and he caught himself and had him put himself back together to get over there and stop the flag. So if we had it all the time, whenever it wasn't there, he would probably come untrained. But being as we're only going to do, I'm going to try to keep this minimal, get to the point where I've got his mind change, and then hopefully we don't need it. He did that by himself. That was a change on that turn. He still wanted to kind of throw his head upside down and get on an athletic right there, but he caught himself sooner. That's a pretty good turn. He got a little bit wonky on the end of it. Let's see if we can clean it up. There we go. I like that he's focused right now. Heck yeah. So that's all good. Just loping around here a little bit. It just seems it's nice to have the upper hand on him right now. Less nonsense. So, and and this kind of tells me too that it's like if you're this good with your head tied down, we could probably sell you to a team roper pretty easy. See if I can stand him up and get him square here. And it would take some effort. I think we could get him. We'd have to just see what he's like if we started to go down that route. It would sure take some effort to get him to where we're we're selling somebody an honest product. But he might make that. Whoa. Here we go. So I hope it looks like it, but I feel like we're making some headway, and we'll see what happens over the next week or two. So, thank you.